Good morning, Judge and Commissioners.
How are you, my friend?
Raul Reyes, County Treasurer, for the record. Promise I wouldn't say it, Lalo, but Happy New Year.
Yes.
So I have two items, the presentation of bills and disbursements and the monthly report for the month of November. Now, this presentation of the bills and disbursements is for the period of December 6th of last year to this past Thursday, January 9th, 2025. You'll notice in our first section that we did have 1,093 invoices that were reviewed and processed and paid for by 462 checks. That total amount was $2,006,960.36. We also did review, process 995 invoices, which are pending to be paid with 251 electronic fund transfers. That disbursement total, Judge and Commissioners, is $2,733,010. I don't know if you have any questions regarding this first portion.
Questions, comments, colleagues? None had.
We would need approval to go ahead and release these payments.
Move to release those payments. Approval.
I have a motion, seconds, any opposed? Motion carries.
As per general order, we did pay out 512 invoices with 168 checks. That disbursement total was $268,042.30. We also did process 5 electronic fund transfers. That represented the payment of 89 invoices, Judge and Commissioners, and that disbursement total was $257,935.88. And of course, this was, your typical materials and supplies, trainings, lease contracts, utilities, and energy assistant vouchers. We did have, as expected, a lot of ratifications. We did prioritize some, although we did early release 155 checks for the payment of 212 invoices. That disbursement total was $2,841,756.98. We also did process 3 electronic fund transfers for the payment of 5 invoices. That disbursement total, Judge and Commissioners, was $108,122.50. You'll notice there on the next slides, these next 2 slides, the breakdown of where these requests came from and the urgency for some. We would need approval to go ahead and ratify.
Move to approve the ratification of the disbursements according to the general order.
Second. Motion by Commissioner Gala, second by Commissioner Precinct 4, a beautiful guy, Gonzalez. No, I know. Didn't forget. Motion second, any opposed? Motion carries.
So the next information is for informational purposes only. This is the liability disbursements of the county payroll. The first one was for the pay period of November 29th, 2024 through December 12th, 2024. You'll see there that the total county contribution net wages and payroll deductions totaled $4,973,310.76. The next pay period was December 13th, 2024 through December 26th, 2024. And the next slide. And that total disbursement was $5,018,952.88. We did also have a special payroll, and that was just one employee that needed to be paid, and that was $1,972.72, and that was for the pay period of December 13th through December 26th. I don't know if you have any questions regarding this?
No, sir.
The next item is for the Casablanca Golf Course requirement of funds. You'll see there the approved estimates, the actual estimates for December 27th, and of course for December 13th, January 10th, and now this upcoming one will be January 24th, and we are estimating not to exceed $45,000.
Move to approve estimated payroll not to exceed $45,000.
Motion second, any opposed? Motion carries.
The next item is the monthly report for the month of November 2024. This report was submitted Friday before noon. Our total cash balance at the end of the month was $181,267,182.89. Our investment portfolio was $57,238,057.96. The total portfolio at the end of November 2024 was $238,505,240.85. You can see a clear breakdown on page 2 of the actual monthly report. The next slide is the interest return rate by financial institutions. You'll see there that within our cash and investment pools, rates are significantly almost the same. Tax pools obviously are no longer above the 5%. Now they're at the higher 4.7s. Our depository rate is 3.0300%. And then, of course, the weighted averages on our investment portfolio are indicated in your report. With our depository interest, our investment pool interest, and of course, the investments that we have, the total interest for November was $746,888. Year to date, we're at 1.5 million. Checks issued report. Obviously, this is the activity in November 2024. The total checks issued from the general operating account as approved by the different meetings that we've had, as indicated on page 16 of the report, is $18,714,680.84. In terms of our sales tax revenue, you'll notice that we did generate $2,321,554. This was $154,887 above budget. In the actual report, you'll notice that we're doing substantially well with respects to the projections of the sales tax revenue. In terms of our mixed beverage tax revenue, Judge and Commissioners, for the month of November, it was at $58,372.80. And you must know by now that we are no longer getting any bingo revenue because there are none in existence. In terms of our Webb County rents and leases paid, you'll see there that all the rents were received monthly. The rents paid, obviously, the breakdown on pages 21 to 27 are indicative of which ones are grants and et cetera. The leases paid, obviously, because we have some of them that are paid once, a year at the start of the fiscal year or the second month. You'll see why it's such a large amount. It's $1,073,501.92. In terms of our permanent school fund, you'll see the full report on page 29. In terms of royalties, we did receive $89,213.46. You'll see there the breakdown: Highway 44, Highway 59, no damages, no hunting and grazings. In terms of our Tex-Mex parking lot, we did have 1,596 tickets closed. 813 of them were below the half hour, so they were free. However, we did have 806 of them that did have to pay, and therefore you'll see the generated income. We did issue out 15 coupon vouchers for jury. We do have some contract revenues. You'll see there that amount indicated as $600. And of course, the ticket revenue for November is $4,016. We're going there little by little, just, in this current fiscal year, in these first 2 months, we're already at $11,718 with 0 cents. So other than that, Judge and Commissioners, I'm not sure if you have any other questions. That's all I have this morning.
Second.
I have a motion, I have a second to accept. Motion second to accept. Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you very much.
Thank you. Y'all have a wonderful day.
Igualmente.
God bless.
Rafa, are you doing